Parliament has Thursday afternoon sat to debate on a number of issues. The Deputy Speaker, Thomas Tayebwa, in his communication as chair, congratulated colleagues upon their victory in the elections.
On his successful re-election into office and all other presidential candidates that participated in the election. I also want to congratulate you, honorable colleagues, who made it to the August House once again, and also our colleagues who didn't make it, to come back here. We know you're already leaders. You will remain part of this family, and we shall continue working with you.
Reacting to the communication, the leader of opposition, Joe Senyonyi, raised issues he said were of critical concerns, like the credibility of elections, brutality and candidate ill-treatment, and needed to be addressed by the August House. Joel expressed disappointment with the biometric voter verification machines, which he said procuring them was through a supplementary budget of 400 billion shillings, and yet we are not effective, especially during the presidential and parliamentary elections.
The interesting thing, Honorable Speaker, 2 days ago we were voting for the last batch of local government leaders. I saw the machines were functioning. So I asked, what miracle has happened that the machines which failed to work at presidential and parliamentary, district chairpersons, lord mayors and so on, now when we are doing the last leg, the final one, the machines functioned. Government needs to bring us up to speed.
The Deputy Speaker, Thomas Tayebwa, said Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs will give an official statement, but after making clear consultations.
It was saying they are even doing investigations. So I think that would give them, no, it is under Electoral Commission. So it's the Minister for Justice and Constitutional Affairs who is in charge of the Electoral Commission that should answer that one of the machines.
The Minister for ICT and National Guidance, Dr. Baryomunsi, said government received information about the technical hitches of the machines, however confirms that this did not affect the integrity of the elections.
Unfortunately, on the day of voting, we got a report that there were technical hitches. I was given a report on phone as the Minister of ICT, but an agreement was made with the Electoral Commission that voting goes on using the manual register. And the failure for the machines to work on that day did not in any way injure the integrity of the exercise.
Senyonyi alleges many members of the top leadership of the National Unity Platform were abducted. Government responded that it does not do abductions, and those with missing people should report to police.
It is unacceptable that people get abducted and their whereabouts are not known for 1 day, for a week, come into 2 weeks. Why can't people be produced in court? Government needs to help us understand.
Abductions, we don't abduct, we arrest. So if you breach the law, you get arrested. And we can account for all those people under custody. They may delay to be produced, but we don't abduct as government.
Cases of those you are saying have been abducted, I cannot confirm here that someone has been abducted because there is a law on missing persons. If your dear one goes missing for a number of days, the law requires you to report to police.
On security agencies' presence at Robert Chagulanyi's home, government responded that the light deployment was to ensure that the home does not become a public disorder hub.
Yesterday, his siblings tried to access his home. After, the minister again said, no, all is well, people can access. His siblings went there yesterday. And police officers, several of them deployed there, they said, we don't have authority to allow anybody to access this place.
That first of all, a prison presupposes that there are prisoners in a premise. That home is not a gazetted prison. The Honorable Chagulanyi himself is not there.
Light deployment at his home, not to harass anybody, but for Ugandans not to use the home as a public disorder hub for purposes of security.
Ssenyonyi, however, advised that if Kyagulanyi has a case with government, he should be issued with summons. Government, however, responded that there is no case it has on Kyagulanyi and it is not interested in him. He went into hiding by himself. I'm Navka Farida and Dan Lugemwa at Parliament.